Today I'm back at Ferrari Maserati of Long Island to check out the all-new Ferrari SF90 Spider as well as the other cars they have here in stock. So let's go check them out. Wow, would you look at that? The first car I laid eyes on here today is the Ferrari SF90 Stradale, the most powerful Ferrari road car to date. With a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine and 3 electric motors, the SF90 produces a whopping 986 horsepower. This car is loaded with advanced technology like torque vectoring, and I think it looks great in this satin black spec with black wheels. The red brake calipers are a must. They provide a much-needed pop of color on this car. This is now the second SF90 Stradale I've seen, and one of the things I'm warming up to is the front arrow shape. It's very unique. At first I didn't really like it because it didn't look like a Ferrari to me, but I'm slowly warming up to it. The side profile I'm still iffy on. I think it's going to take maybe another year for me to truly come around and say that I love this car, if I ever do say that, but it's okay because the 812 Competizione is definitely going to be a car that I love. This is a customer car and I see it's equipped with the carbon fiber racing seats, which look great. So you've got these carbon fiber shells with some pads stuck to them. It looks awesome. Even though I don't find this car particularly beautiful, I will say it's a feat of engineering and I'm really glad that I got to see it today. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of it. Do you find this car beautiful or do you think it's just okay? I will say in satin black, this car looks extremely stealthy just sitting there all alone on the side of the building. Just another day at Ferrari Maserati Long Island. A Maybach GLS randomly shows up. Behind the building, we've got this brand new Mercedes-Benz S580 in black, the new generation of S-Class. Just look how much room is back there. The door is so long for the rear passengers. Definitely an elegant luxury car. And over here, we've got a Bentley Bentayga as well as 2 Porsches. This has me thinking, would I rather drive a Bentley Bentayga or the new S580? Battle of the luxury cars. What would you guys prefer? Let me know in the comments. To throw a third car into the mix, we've got the Range Rover Sport SVR, looking great in red with a carbon fiber hood. This is a really nice spec, so would you guys prefer the SVR, the S580, or the Bentayga? Inside the detailing building, we've got the 1 of 200 Porsche 911 GT2 RS Club Sport. If you haven't already seen my video on this car, be sure to go check it out. Over here, we've got a Bentley convertible and a Ferrari Roma in Rosso Corsa, red over tan, traditional Ferrari spec. I don't think it looks that good on the Roma though. The Roma needs something like black or silver or gray or even a dark blue. Or even better than dark blue would be green. Green over tan on this car would look absolutely phenomenal. Next to that, we've got no other than a dark blue Roma. I just realized it was parked right next to the red one. You see, this is a really nice example. It's hard to tell the interior. It looks like it's either black or like a dark gray or dark blue, but it does have red accents Looks like the Daytona style seats, very nice. This one I believe is finished in blue posi, an amazing solid dark blue paint color that I see quite often here at the dealership. Definitely more often than blue Corsa, because blue Corsa's quite a bit brighter than this shade. But let me know in the comments which one you prefer, the blue one or the red one. Over here we've got a Bianco Avis F8 Tributo with matte gray wheels and a stunning red interior, Daytona style racing seats, red Alcantara and red leather with white accents, carbon fiber on the center bridge there. And what's unique about this one is that it has white dreamlines on the steering wheel and on the paddle shifters. Those look amazing. And I also just noticed it has red seat belts. So you've got red seats, red seat belts, red brake calipers, and a red engine. In addition to that F8, we've got not one, not two, not three, but 4 Ferrari Monzas. They're all covered, which is a huge bummer because 2 of them I've never even seen before, and I don't know if I'll ever even get to see them. Hopefully I do, keeping my fingers crossed, but I just know every time I come here they're gonna be covered. But if I thought like that, then I wouldn't have seen that red SP1. That's an SP2. This is probably the red SP1 that I filmed a while back, I would say a few months ago. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out. But here's to praying that the covers come off of these 3. I can't see anything on this car except that it has silver wheels, which doesn't really tell me much about the spec. It could be pretty much any color. I'm hoping it's a dark green. That would look great. But all I could see here are the 2 humped roll bars. Behind that, we've got an Aluminio Opaco Ferrari Portofino with a tan leather interior. And this just arrived, a Rosso Corsa Ferrari 488 Spider. Before we head inside to the showroom, I gotta show you this updated lineup outside. The S580 was here when we got here, but now this has joined us, Maybach GLS600. What a beast this thing is. The ultimate luxury SUV. Just look at those wheels. They look so good. Black with the chrome trim, classic New York City spec. Greenwich too. That's all you see in New York City and Greenwich. I'm obsessed with this car. Ever since they announced they were making it, I wanted one so badly. I still want one so badly. The S580 is great, but SUVs just have my heart. So does the G-Wagon, so this is a tough decision here. I'd want to drive the G63, but I'd want to get driven in the GLS600. Inside the showroom, we've got an F8 Spider, a Roma, a 458 Speciale, another Roma, and a California T. Last but not least, we're gonna check out the brand new Ferrari SF90 Spider. This car is Ferrari's first production plug-in hybrid Spider. It's an open-air supercar that starts around $558,000. It's the same as the SF90 Stradale, which is the coupe version of this car, but here you get to enjoy the thrill and versatility of open-top driving. Just like the SF90 Stradale we saw earlier in this video, this car is powered by the 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine and 3 electric motors for a total power output of 986 horsepower. The engine itself provides 769 horsepower, and then the electric motors add an additional 217 horsepower. In addition to 986 horsepower, it also produces 590 pound-feet of torque. Power is sent to all 4 wheels, making this the first mid-engined Ferrari with all-wheel drive. It also has an 8-speed automatic transmission. Ferrari estimates that this car will sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, all the way up to a top speed of 211 miles per hour. Let's talk about what makes this car different than the Stradale. So that would be the retractable hardtop, which opens and closes in just 14 seconds, even when the car is on the move. The key to the success of the Ferrari retractable hardtop, which premiered on the 458 Spider in 2011, was the shifting of the separation line between the car's body and the roof from its conventional position at the belt line. On the SF90, the headlights have moved away from the L-shaped look to a slender slit design integrated with the brake air intakes, resulting in a characteristic C shape. The taillights have evolved quite radically from Ferrari's iconic round shape. I used to dislike these taillights because they looked like the ones on the Chevy Camaro, and those aren't very appealing to me, but the more I see them, they are growing on me. They definitely look modern and sporty. The SF90 Spider's engine cover has been kept extremely low to improve the interaction between the flows over and under the body and thus minimize drag. The end section of the engine cover features a suspended wing divided in two sections, one fixed, which incorporates the third brake light, and one mobile with a wedge-shaped front area. So this is the mobile part right here, and Ferrari calls it the shut-off gurney. This car is equipped with electronic side slip control, which verifies the car's dynamic system in real time. Based on that info, it controls vehicle stability through torque vectoring. Torque vectoring delivers torque independently via the front electric engines to the inside and outside wheel. Torque vectoring of the front axle results in faster corner exit and increased stability. Rear downforce is balanced at the front of the car by a complex and optimized system of vortex generators. Although this is not its very first appearance on a Ferrari sports car, the system has been honed to the maximum on the SF90 Spider. So the front section of the chassis has been raised 15 millimeters compared to the central section of the chassis at the point where the vortex generators are located, thus increasing the amount of air channeled towards them and boosting their effect. Let's take a look at all the places you'll find carbon fiber on this car. At the front here, you've got exposed carbon fiber. You've got more carbon fiber here running along the side of the car, as well as carbon fiber wheels. You've also got it right here for the rear quarter air intake. And at the back of the car here, it's even over here, surrounding the engine cover, and the entire rear diffuser is exposed carbon fiber. On the interior, you'll notice a sculpted dashboard with fluid lines that mimic the flowing design of the car's exterior. With its full digital touch interface, the SF90 Spider embodies an eyes on the road, hands on the wheel philosophy. The most notable of the new touch controls is the pad on the right-hand spoke that allows the driver to navigate the central cluster screens, while voice and cruise controls are on the left-hand spoke. When the car is on, you'll see touch-sensitive steering wheel buttons that include headlight, windshield wiper, and turn signal controls. So that was the Ferrari SF90 Spider. Now it's loaded up on the flatbed. I'm excited to see where it heads next, and I'm really glad that I got to see it today at Ferrari Long Island. So that was my visit to Ferrari Maserati of Long Island. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.